Why should you pay attention to web analytics? Well, because companies are putting real-time data to work, and it's changing the way they're functioning and hiring. I'm here in New York City to speak with Tony Haile at Chartbeat about what it means to put the real-time web to work to get you the best job ever. Tony, first of all, thank you for having us at your beautiful office. It's
Thanks.
Amazing in here. So what is Chartbeat? How was the company founded?
So Chartbeat was founded in April 2009, and it's real-time analytics, and it's used by everyone from the New York Times to Fox News to Al Jazeera. You also have e-commerce sites like Groupon and Threadless, but across all of their sites, we're tracking at any one time just shy of 3 million people.
Oh, wow. We all know that real-time is an important technology to take advantage of, but other than just speed, what makes it valuable to people?
Real-time analytics isn't just consumed by the back office analytics team, it's consumed by people on the front lines, because it's much more about tactical response than strategic insight. It's not just about making traditional businesses and use cases faster. What it does is actually changes both the use cases and also sometimes the audience for whatever you're doing. Just by the sheer fact of it being real time, you have to change the design, the purpose, and what it does for people. And you can see that with publishing. The traditional way that people worked in publishing was they'd push a story out and then just forget about it and think about the next one. What we're seeing now with the real-time web is that people are putting out a story, but they're often iterating on it. They're seeing, okay, this story is spiking, so I'm going to try and draw out the audience and see what I can do with it. That ability to be much more adaptive is kind of key to what's happening with the real-time web.
Are there a specific skill set needed to work in the real-time framework?
The core of our real-time engine is actually built in C, which is pretty much as old school as you get. And then we combine that with things like Python and Tornado, which are much more conducive to the real-time environment. So it's not like the tools that you're using to build real-time services are completely foreign. The main thing that we look for is having a true understanding of the basics of computing, not just a superficial knowledge and ability to use various languages, but truly understand how computers work.
As the VP of Engineering, have you noticed a shift in what developers or engineers need to know when they go into this industry?
But most software engineers will have to face that, delays are not really acceptable anymore, and that of course pushes the limit. Everybody expects the results to come now in real time. That's not just for real-time analytics, that's for everything. If you're on Facebook, you write an update, you want your friends to see it, the second after. So like systems and how systems are built. It needs to do with the action right now, or at least only delay parts of what you need, and something needs to happen in real time and give the user feedback. You can cheat some of it, show the user something that looks like real time and then do some background things, but it does push the entire field of software engineering.
Where are these new markets? Where should people be focusing?
One of the things about working the real-time web is you're going to have to be working with a lot of the kind of latest technologies. You're going to be working with some really fun stuff. Some of it's a little half-baked at times, and you'll be involved in not just building with the latest technologies, but also helping to really kind of formalize some of them. Working in a startup, you're going to get those opportunities. You're going to have to seek out those opportunities as well. You're going to be finding the new technologies and saying, hey, guys, we should really be trying this out.
So then you would say that if you were looking to work in something like the real-time web, it would probably be easier to work with a smaller company like a startup as opposed to a larger company.
Larger companies have massive kind of legacy architectures that they have to deal with, and the process of trying to adopt new technologies is much more difficult. But it's a great opportunity for you to think about where has either information or decision-making been broken because of lack of data in the past, and what can the real-time web and real-time technologies do to kind of fix that. For example, I was talking to someone from Dell just yesterday, and they were talking about how using Chatter within Salesforce had transformed the way they handle logistics and so forth, because people were able to communicate in real time.
Real-time computing is not just faster, it's also smarter. You can use established skill sets, but the real challenge lies in bridging information gaps and structuring your workflow to eliminate delays. Dice.com has thousands of job listings for companies using real-time, including real-time web analytics, to stay ahead of the competition. Keep it real, and you may get the best job ever. And hey everyone, don't forget, Dice.com's Best Interview Ever contest is still going on. You can win a Microsoft Connect. Just head over to dice.com/contest and answer one interview question. And Tech Pros, don't forget, share those answers because the most popular answer each week wins.